So now this has come out. Clearly, the video is out there. He's now meeting with yet another controversial person tied to another controversial group, a group that's caused a lot of violence in this country.
I want to talk about how Trump followed up his Thanksgiving with Hitler lovers with a QAnon fundraiser on Tuesday night.
Has learned that former President Trump actually hosted an event for a group that included a prominent QAnon conspiracy theorist at Mar-a-Lago last night.
Hitler lovers one week and QAnon lovers the next week.
Photos actually show that Trump hosted Liz Qanon, one of the more prominent QAnon supporters, for a fundraiser in support of a so-called documentary on sex trafficking. Qanon claimed that she spoke with Trump about Pizzagate. You may remember that was the conspiracy theory that falsely claimed that Democrats were running a child sex trafficking ring within a pizza parlor here in Washington. And don't forget, this all comes just weeks after Donald Trump met with Kanye West and far-right white supremacist Nick Fuentes at the same spot there at Mar-a-Lago.
He's raising money for a QAnon video about how Democrats are trying to groom and sex up the children of America.
But he knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows who they are.
Kira, that's right, he does. And of course, you remember, and you just mentioned that controversial dinner that he had just 2 weeks ago with Kanye West, now known as Ye, and Nick Fuentes, who the Department of Justice has labeled a white supremacist here. At the time, Trump said that he didn't know who Nick Fuentes was. He didn't know that he was having dinner with him.
Donald Trump hasn't changed. He's not going to change. He's going to double down, he's going to triple down, and he's going to win the nomination because Republicans will not back away from him.
The reality is here that you see all of these happening essentially at the same time, right? His campaign has been in cleanup mode. They've been playing damage control a bit with this, of course, after that dinner. Let's see what they have to say about this.
They love him. They absolutely agree with everything that he says, and they agree with this.
And you've covered Trump. You've seen all these rallies, for example. That song that he's been playing at rallies, that is essentially a song that is popular among QAnon supporters of that conspiracy theory, for example. It's speaking to some supporters that he believes, that he'll have their vote, for example. So none of this is by accident, and it does keep happening. No, I will say to some people who were at this event specifically, some of our sources who are close to Trump who were there said that he just popped his head in.
The motherfucker's got a microphone. Ironically, the one thing they don't agree on is whose fault it is that they lost. And they lost again in Georgia. Way to go, Georgia. I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. Y'all take it easy.
My fellow patriots, this is your all-time favorite president, Donald J. Trump. I wanted to share with you my newest book, Our Journey Together. It's a really beautiful coffee table book put out by Winning Team Publishing. Every photo in it, and there are many, has been picked by me, and every caption is my own. The book did tremendously well. We now have more in stock. Get your copy today at 45books.com. I think you'll really, really love it.
We felt this coming. To me, it never felt like the Senate Republicans wanted this guy in office. He was a Trump pick. They didn't like that. There wasn't the intensity on the part of the Republicans as there was on the part of the Democrats. I felt it, you felt it, but we don't change anything. We have the same people in place in leadership, same people in place apparently at the RNC. Perhaps that's not changing. We just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm pissed tonight, frankly.
Well, Laura Ingraham has the energy of a country club patron who's been made aware they changed chefs. They fired Mario.